It wasn't pretty, but it got done. Arsenal won 1-0 at home against Newcastle with an approach a little bit more similar to what we saw against Manchester City, which thankfully it was that approach and not back to the old ways of, being a little bit more reactive. Although we did see a little bit of more reactiveness from the team in the second half. And really, I think after Kai Havertz goes off of the field injured, I thought that the dynamic of the game changed a lot. He assisted Ebbs on the one goal, and I think he's still a huge part as a nine of the way that we flow, especially with Odegaard, Eze, and I wish Bukayo was in, but he wasn't. So he's not clinical striker. I will be the first one to say it, but I think he has a lot to offer to the team. And I think the dynamic of the game changed a lot once he came off. Nonetheless, I thought that the new approach to the corners was clever. Obviously, we scored from it. Once we are done with the City game, suddenly we can score corners again. Rice playing in his natural position at the six. I've been personally asking for that for months, and it finally happened. And I think that's just the formula from now on. I think Zubi's been a little bit more free. That also kind of played a role, and turns out that he was a little bit sick, feeling a little sick at halftime. So that was a little interesting as well to, have somebody push through as much as Zubimendi pushed through, and we still don't see Norgard on the field, which it is what it is. But we did see Miles Lewis-Skelly come on as a midfielder today. And I think we only got to see that for 10 minutes, but that little cameo I think made sense. And I think it still makes a lot of sense. He's the type of player that will carry the ball forward, and he has the ability to twist and turn and get past certain players. He is still young and he has a lot to learn, but I think there's something there. And truly, I think his friendship and the chemistry that he has with Declan Rice could pay off on the long run if we continue to evolve that. I was really concerned that Mikel wouldn't even consider doing this ever. So it's a positive sign that we saw him out there in that position today. The title race is still title race. Man City's in the final. So that adds another really big game and a direct chance at silverware for them in the calendar. But it is Manchester City. It's Pep Guardiola. A lot more football to be played. My guess is that we're going to take things a little bit easier and more on the Arsenal way the past few months against Atleti, and then come back and play in the Prem over the weekend with a little bit more aggressiveness, because that's got to be the key. The goal difference is what is going to take us over the line, and you cannot get more goals if you don't attack. Yeah, positive signs, because we actually approach the game a little bit differently, but we got to clean up the little holes for us to flow the way that we did at the beginning of this season, or even in the run-in of 23-24, bar that Aston Villa game.